everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're having a look at this little bit odd piece of kit. Some of you might sort of half recognize it as an M60 pattern, but it is not an ordinary M60 pattern, and I'll get back to that in a little while. For those of you unfamiliar with the M60, you might ask, what the F is an M60? Well, an M60 is an American second generation medium tank, I guess you could call it. Designed in the late 50s, entered service in the early 60s, and upgraded a few times by the Americans, and in use in American service to somewhere around after the first Gulf War, when they realized that even though the tank was lighter, a few tons lighter than the M1A1, it still wasn't more maneuverable, and the gun weren't any good. Well, any good. The standard M60 has a 105mm gun, which in the early 2000s really wasn't up to the tasks it was asked to perform. So what is this then? I won't hold it from you any further. This is the Turkish upgraded version of the M60, and it is the AMBT. And what does AMBT stand for, you might ask? Well, AMBT stands for Affordable Main Battle Tank, so nothing fancy, just, well. And the Turkish government decided to upgrade its aging fleet of M60s in the early 2000s, and the order went out to a Turkish company called Standart Bio, and modernize the tank they did. They ripped out the engine and fitted a new 1200 horsepower diesel engine. They upgraded the gun control systems. They upgraded the thermal sights. They added some cage armor to the turret and some side skirts to the sides to increase protection. And they also ripped out the 105mm gun and replaced it with an M256 120mm smoothbore gun. And voila, you have a semi-modern tank again. This was done partly to upgrade their own tanks, but also to make available a upgrade kit for other users of the M60. So, smart thinking. Here in War Thunder, the M60AMBT is a gift tank, so not everybody can play it. Well, you can play it here in the test mode, but not in game. And the question might be, is it any good? Well, it is a mixed bag, a really mixed bag. And what do I mean by mixed bag? Well, at a battle rating of 10.0 in arcade and 9.7 in realistic or simulator, you face off against Leopard 2s, T80s, T72s, and generally speaking, those tanks are a bit better. At least the Leopard 2s and M1A1s. What do I mean by that? Well, the drawbacks in this tank is, let's just face it, it's armor and general design. It is an old design, and even though they made an upgrade, it's not that great. The armor can't take hits from any, and I do mean any, main battle tank. And even the BMP3 can really hurt this tank from the sides. Frontal, well, that's another matter. It could take some hits, but not much. And here you see me get stuck in a trench, which is an actual problem with tanks. You can't just roll over trenches like you please. You might possibly get stuck, and if you're stuck, you're probably dead in a while. So basically, don't get stuck. Where were I? Yes, pros and cons. Well, in War Thunder, the pros are its mobility, because it is a mobile tank. It can do some 65 kilometers an hour on road, and somewhere around, well, in rough terrain, the speed decreases to around 35-45 kph. The maneuverability is good. The sights and gun is good, but it kind of ends there. The 23mm secondary gun is good against soft skin targets. I will give it that, but no, I don't like it. Sorry, but I don't. It's just it tries to be something it's really not. It tries to be a modern tank, but it isn't. In real life, I'm not sure. I've done some research. I haven't found that the AMBT was produced in big numbers or exported to any other countries. But it is, as I have found out, at least in active service in Turkey. I hope you liked this short video of the M60AMBT, affordable main battle tank, and that you like, subscribe, and hit the notification button, and that I'll see you later on another video. Have a nice one.